There will be spoilers, although I'll try not to be too specific when possible. Some images certainly will not be suitable for children. I want to review Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, not on the movie as a whole, but on its horror aspect. I am not a fan of horror movies. Not because I find them scary, but because I find their scenarios ridiculous. All movies are supposed to cause a suspension of disbelief in their audience, that the story becomes real.
Can you do that?
Chaldean clowns, swamp creatures, Michael Myers, those have never suspended my disbelief. However, that's not to say I don't enjoy creepy movies or TV shows.
I laugh in the face of danger.
Probably my favorite Disney Channel show is the first 2 seasons of So Weird. While there is a creepy vibe, it's the mystery that kept me watching. Something beyond the horror. Now, in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, there isn't really a mystery. But what makes it work is that Marvel, over the course of 27 movies, made this world of superheroes feel real to most of the audience. And that's what made their first foray into horror pay off. At the beginning of the movie, the mystery is who's trying to kill America Chavez. That's cleared up rather quickly. It's the Scarlet Witch. Because of all the movies, and in this case TV shows, before this second Doctor Strange movie, this creates the nightmare horror scenario. What if a good friend is corrupted and turns evil against you, especially if that friend has fantastical and practically unlimited powers? If you recall in Avengers Endgame, Wanda almost defeated Thanos, and he had to fire upon his own army in order to survive. People were cheering in movie theaters when Wanda was crushing Thanos. Now, she was the monster to be feared. Another thing about horror movies is that they rely on jump scares. While Doctor Strange 2 had a couple of jump scares, the movie was more of a psychological horror movie in line with Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho.
And how do you feel about that?
This movie was extremely bloody without being that graphic at the same time. For example, one known character's death was being split in half by a weapon, but instead of actually seeing the character's body being broken, we see the character's face as they die. I would actually argue that this was more gruesome than seeing it happen, since our imagination will fill in the blanks. Another character in a masked costume blew out their own brains. I heard the gasp in the theater, even though we didn't see the brain matter fly out of the person's head. From this scene and many others, this Marvel movie is definitely not family friendly. However, this is the type of horror movie that I want, and I hope that Marvel will one day create another monster scenario in a future movie like the one in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.